Good evening, everyone. I hope I'm audible because I was told to speak louder. First of all, I would like to thank Day One for giving me opportunity to join all of you here. And for me, we all are here in this room are change makers through different sectors, through different fields, but our mission, our intentions are same. I'm Monica Singh. I'm a founder of Mahin Singh Foundation. I'm UN Women Global Youth Ambassador, and I'm also education-wise a fashion designer, and I do a lot of social media campaigns. But I'm also known for being an acid attack survivor, which I hate, but it's true. When I was 19 years old, and I was in my undergrad college, in a summer vacation, I was driving a car, I was attacked a bucket full of sulfuric acid. 70% of my face got burned, 90% body is all scarred. And I've been patient for more than 9.5 years. You can say that I have done PhD being a patient. But all this time, when I was going through, the reason why what I was finding out being a patient, living in a cage, and having a body which has no skin left, was wondering why this has happened to me. I was 18 when this happened, and I turned 19 in a hospital. But I was always having this question, why this happened to me? What did I do to deserve all this? But there always a sign which was keep coming to me. The guys who've been stalking me for 6 years, his obsession was growing strong and strong, and I had no idea what's happening. I didn't want to get into the love and affairs and everything. I was very determined person as a young girl, and I always wanted to be a designer like Alexander McQueen. And that obsession became so dangerous that he hired people who are professionally criminals, who take money to kill someone, who takes money to destroy someone's life. And one day, when I was about to leave town to do some work with my mom, in a car, I was attacked by 2 people on a bike. And within a second, my life changed upside down. The face you are seeing right now is after 36 reconstructive surgeries result. I'm one of the India's top medical reconstructive surgery, plastic surgery cases. My case has been discussed internationally, but then that's what not I wanted to be. I didn't want it to be a case. I didn't want it to be a poster child. And I wanted to keep continuing studying because one time my dad asked me, when I was lying on a hospital bed, what do you want to do? I can feed you forever if you don't want to step out. And I said, what are you talking about? I got an admission in India's top college, and I want to finish what I started. And my dad says, that's my daughter, and that's what I wanted to hear. After working in a fashion industry where I've been rejected because of my face, because it's deformed, and I'm very well aware of that. And working in a fashion industry, a lot of people told me that this industry is all about the appearances and everything. I was like, I want to change that, and I'm taking your words as a challenge, that it's not about face, it's about talent. And I want to redefine fashion around me. For me, fashion education become one of the resources which can help me to build myself. I know what to wear, I know what to do, and I started to growing more information and knowledge and experience in my life that one day, if I want to work in a biggest fashion house, they see my resume, they see my experience, nobody can see my face. I was very fragile stage, and doctor told me that you cannot go any further with your body, and your body cannot take any more surgeries. And I always went there and I said, like, you know what, I understand they're going to be a pain, but I'm more curious about the result after that. I was so desperate to be normal again. I was so desperate to walk on the street and people don't look at me by turning their heads around, like, who's going? I didn't want to define myself that I am in a glass box and people can looking at me. And they are keep looking. And after some personal issues happened in my family, and the person who saved my life, who sold so much stuff to raise money to give me plastic surgery, he left me in 2013 after multiple organ failure issue. And I couldn't save him. Nobody could save him. He was dying in front of me, and the moment I felt so depressed and so helpless that he saved me and I couldn't save him. And I decided, after crying almost a year, and I was like, I need to get out. I need to change my life. I need to redefine. I need to write my own definition. Then I got an admission at the Parsons School of Design, and I did my marketing there. And that's the moment I decided, when I was keep thinking, that question keep coming to me, that this happened to me. I don't know how many younger girls getting into trapped by seeing somebody's obsession as love. We are at the benefit today for end violence of dating, which is happening every day. It happens next to your neighborhood, to the girl you might know. But this issue is the younger generation don't realize that those obsession, those stalking could lead to such a dangerous result. I know this happened to me, and I wish that none of these girls or anyone would ever go through that. I lived my hell practically. That's why I became kind of very fearless now, because I don't get scared anymore. But I don't want any younger generation to fall in this trap. There is no greater love than the parents can give you. And to loving yourself is the most precious thing. And now I love myself, because this is my second birth, what my parents gave me. And I'm in love with life. I respect life so much. So younger generation need to realize what is coming. We are at the time, we are at the stage, we are growing very strong technology-wise. Everywhere, everyone, we check our social media all the time. And then now we are so tired with that we sometimes keep our phones away. But the younger generation is still obsessed. They don't realize that everybody is ready and willing to lose their own definition. And I believe we need to stop them now, because they don't know what is happening right now. So as an adult now, I am, and all of you in this room, I believe this is our responsibility to tell younger generation that they need to understand what is right and wrong. They have to understand the balance between love and obsession. The organization like Day One, they are doing incredible work, which is the problem is starting from the youth, and they are touching the beginning of the problem. We all heard the campaigns like Time's Up and the Me Too campaign. It's been happening since very long time, but now people are speaking. So technology is helping them to speak up, but also some of the younger generation using the technology for the wrong reasons as well. And I want to congratulate Day One for having this incredible subject to working on. And thank you for a magazine like Teen Vogue, that you are redefining the fashion line, you are redefining the definition what younger generation wants to have. And they are learning more and more than ever before. So we are in the stage of power, and we need to keep our society more healed by joining us together. All I can say is that as a younger generation, if anyone is here who are in a teenage, if you feel something, that something is going on which is not usual, which is totally unusual, please tell someone. If you're afraid to tell your parents, tell your friend. But don't don't keep suffering that. Because keep continuing suffering of any violence, I believe at this moment is the biggest crime, and we should stop that. There should not, no more Monica Singh should be there. There should not be any more violence. We need to do that. We need to realize the strength being a girl. We need to realize the strength being a power. No more survivors. I want every girl to take their power back. Thank you so much.